Let's talk tween and teen activity bags. Hey everyone, today we are doing an updated video on our travel bags. We've done travel bags, I think, almost every year, well, except for 2020, but does that really count? Anyways, we're gonna do an update on what my tween, I have 2 tweens now and 1 teenager, what they are planning to use for a road trip to the Smoky Mountains, like the trip there and back from our home, and what we're gonna use for if we get rained out, things that we can do in hotel that are not super messy, and just little fun things to do here and there. Let's start with right here. This is a reusable shopping bag, but this one is more durable than some of the other ones we've ever had. I actually was given this as a gift from our local library, one of our librarians. It actually has a front pocket on it, and of the plastic-y ones, this is the most durable one we've ever had. We've had this like as a travel bag for 4 years. I mean, you can see it's kind of scratched up on the bottom now. We've had it for 4 years though. My kids use this. So like it's been used by kids for 4 years and it's still really durable. So start with finding like a really durable bag. Like I said, I love how it has the front pocket. I may start utilizing this to put these in because the pencils that seem to fall towards the bottom. I'll get back to these in a minute. But find a durable bag that you like using, that you don't mind, like if your kids accidentally tear it up after using it for 4 years or even one trip, then it's something they can use over and over again. I'll just go ahead and say I actually prefer Bible word finds for my kids because some of the ones that are more secular sometimes have things in them that I don't want my kids to do and things like that. So I let them do the Bible word finds for like word searches when we do those. This one is okay-ish. It has some things. Honestly, mostly what I use for this one is, this is for me, and it has Sudoku in it, and I really like doing Sudoku ones, and this is for whenever I just need a break from screen time and can do Sudoku, because I actually have an app that does it as well. Here are the coloring books that they are taking this time. One of them is taking a Star Wars coloring book. One is taking a Lilo and Stitch one because it's more like a summer themed one to be able to have while we're gone. Also because we just recently did, 626 day, so Lilo and Stitch theme definitely. And then one of my older ones are taking a more detailed coloring book to do as well. Some of the things that they still enjoy, yes, even my tweens and teens enjoy, are like doing sticker books and stickers for things. So one of them is taking, this is one that, and some of this stuff is stuff that they've already had and they're trying to finish off as well. So they've already used some of these. So if it looks used, it's because it is. Some of it is, some of it isn't. The Moana sticker pad we had actually bought for I think we just bought it. I don't think we bought it for our cruise. I think we just bought it for the kids to do for an activity pack. This was one that it was Moana, and they really love Moana and the theme of that, and it's, it has an ocean feel for summer. It's really fun, but they still enjoy doing ones like this where you have the stickers that you can change around and make the funny faces. So they love doing those still. And then there's one with animals and one with children in it. My youngest tween still loves using these because number one, they're mess free, and number two, she still really likes princessy Frozen 2 things. So I asked her if she wanted to pass down these to somebody else, and the markers, because there's some of these markers we've had for years and they're still not dried out because they take care of them. And she specifically asked for another one of these for travel. So with younger tweens, ask them if they're still interested. What I always tell my kids is I don't care what other people might say you might or might not be too old for. If you're still interested in something like this and it's something you want to do, I'm not going to tell you that you're too young for this, because it's markers. They're mess free. I'm not going to say no. And because she just really loves it. So this pack is for her. It's a brand new pack. We have not opened it. And she still really, really loves Olaf. What we're going to do is put it in this one. Yeah, so this one is completely empty except for mini markers. But also, through the years, we have also bought full-size markers. So at first, when we bought these, we had 2 younger ones. I don't even think they sell these anymore. But we had 2 that were using them, and they would each have their own pack. Rebecca was actually too young to use it at the time, my youngest one. It was my 2 oldest ones right now. They would each have their own pack, and the book would fit in here with 2 markers each. Well, then as they started aging out, it became easier to just store the child who was using its books in here and her markers in here. And it's fairly mess free. We still every now and then have to go hunting for markers and lids on bathroom breaks on long road trips, but it's still less mess than just like, I don't know, an open Ziploc bag as well. I don't know, maybe not, but just like, I don't know. This method has been working really well for us right now. So I'm going to open this one up in a bit. She's asked me to put it in here. I told her I wanted to show it like in the brand new packaging so you can see what they look like. They all basically kind of look like this, and then this half is whatever the theme of the picture is, if you're looking for those. And they're all, like, our Walmart has a Crayola section. Look in that and look around the marker section and you should find these. Every now and then Dollar Tree has the ones that like are themes that are not as popular anymore, so check there as well. But also Dollar Tree sometimes carries just the blank canvas pages for these sometimes. So I've already talked about this. This one is more for me. It's got, like I said, it's got the Sudokus in it, and it's more just me have something away from screen time to do. And all of this is geared towards like away from screen time. They do have screen time things we let them do because I just feel like they need time at the end of the day to decompress and just have some time to themselves. But it's also like they only get so much time on them, and I want to try to do some non-screen time things as well. So this is a pencil box. What we started doing when the kids were younger, my oldest one never really got into markers except for Color Wonder markers. She always wanted to do color pencils and drawing, so we found that Crayola sells erasable colored pencils, and yes, they actually do work, or I would not keep buying them. So, and you can, if you buy them in the 50 pack, which I think you can still do that online, you can get like specialty colors in it. It has pinks, it has teals, it has more than just like the red, orange, yellow that you normally get in a 12 pack of colored pencils. So definitely check those out. They also each have a mechanical pencil with lead already in them, with an eraser, with these erasers as well for doing like the word finds and things like those. This is a sewing kit that my teen has put together. What she usually does is she traces out patterns before the trip, and she puts in everything she needs for that. And I'm going to say this is not a stuffed animal this time, because normally if it's a stuffed animal, she actually puts the stuffing in the bag as well, however much she thinks she needs. If she finishes it before she gets back but still needs more stuffing, she just leaves a small hole in it where she can finish stitching it closed with more stuffing when she gets back. But she has been finding that finding like little projects like this to add to it gives her something to like slowly work on through the week, and it's also something that she can bring home and be like, look what I did while I was on vacation. She has been assembling these by herself, and by the way, I love these little circle holders for for the pins with the bubbles on the end of them. I know they're not really bubbles, but that's what I can think of right now. And like those spools like this are great for this purpose. I might start getting her some reusable bags to put her sewing stuff in, but she kind of likes the Ziplocs because you can see what's in here. This one is, it might be mine, I don't know. We all have different ones of this where you can go through. Again, it's more of like just the detailed coloring things that you can do, and sometimes it's just nice to have those really, really detailed ones. Also, sometimes they just hold attention better than just regular coloring books. These are packets that we slowly have been purchasing at Dollar Tree. The intent that we had started saving them up for was we would find different Disney themed ones, because they sell a lot of Disney themed ones, and we were planning on saving them up for the cruise we were going to take in 2020. Well, we decided, you know, there's no reason in just letting them sit there until we eventually get to do cruises when the cruises reopen to allow us to be able to go back. So we're just going to reuse them in travel until then. So there's a Frozen 2 one. There's a Puppy Dog Pals. Again, like I bought it when the kids were younger, but it's okay. It has puppies on it. There's Moana. There's Elena of Avalor. There is Vampirina and a Sophia the First. So some of the Disney Junior ones that they're actually going to finish off because they just kind of have outgrown Disney Junior at this point. Sad face, but it is what it is. Frozen 2 is still one that they all seem to like, so just check them out. I only really look for Disney ones because that's what my kids are interested in, but they have, every now and then they'll have these, and it's like a full pack. It has coloring pages, it has stickers, it has crayons, and it just is a little fun activity pack and keeps them busy for a little while. This was something that was actually given to us. Apparently you could originally get it at Chick-fil-A, but this is like a road trip thing. They each get a card, and as they find things on the card and fill their card up as much as they can, or like give them a time limit if it's obviously things they're not going to see like from the interstate, just give them a time of how fast they can match them up. And then sometimes they'll also just try to match them to other cards in here as well. This one is a bingo of things that you can see on road trips, and then they just do a card each time, and once somebody fills up their entire card, then they start another sheet and do the bingo over again. This one they do, like I said, for the alternative to that one, is they definitely they'll take 2 cards, and your goal is to find as many cards match like one particular thing, and everybody gets to take turns. Like this one, there's 2 palm trees, or 1 palm tree on each one. So kind of like a matching game of seeing, you know, who has the most of a particular thing of the cards they have. They can shuffle them and restart over. This I may put in there, that's just our pencil sharpener for the colored pencils. These are activity packs from Biltmore. So we were sitting down for lunch on our trip to Biltmore 2019. January 2019, we were just sitting down for lunch in the restaurant, the one that where they turned the stable into the restaurant. Can't remember the name of it. And they just asked, "Do your kids want Biltmore coloring books?" We're like, "Yeah." So they gave us Biltmore coloring books, and it has little activity things in it. And they actually haven't finished these off, so we decided to, just for fun, just bring them with us. And lastly, we have a ton of just freehand drawing. All of my kids really just are into drawing, sketching, and it just gives them a fun space to just draw and create and have fun doing things. So I really like these spiral ones because they're great for backpacks, and I think that might be what we're taking it for. These are other ones that we picked up at Dollar Tree over time. That one's Walmart. This one's Dollar Tree. And then these are the ones that you just saw, I think the day before this video, in our Dollar Tree haul. So that's it for our updated travel bag for 2 tweens and a teen for our upcoming road trips, mountain trip. Again, this is a trip where we're gonna be staying, we're still staying in the Smokies, but it's not really close to where we're actually going in the Smokies. And again, if you want to see that, let me know and we'll do it as a video. If not, we're just gonna say we're staying further than what we're gonna be doing. But that way also, for the road trips there and back, if we get stuck in traffic or if a thunderstorm that they're forecasting hits, we'll have plenty of stuff to do at the hotel. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and following along. I promise after we do all these planning videos, I try to mix it up because everybody asks for planning videos as well as the actual vacation videos. So we've got more planning and packing videos coming up, but then we will have tons and tons of vacation videos for you. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.